Over Vladimir Putin's India visit, leader of the opposition Rahul Gandhi is crying foul, saying the government does not want me to meet Vladimir Putin. Listen to this. All right, so this is the latest that we're getting right now ahead of Vladimir Putin's visit to India. Before he touches down, politics has already erupted over his visit to India. Rahul Gandhi is crying foul. He's saying that the government does not want me to meet Vladimir Putin. This is the latest that we are getting right now. Let's listen into what he's saying.
पॉलिसी है नॉर्मली ट्रेडिशन होता है कि एलओपी के साथ जो भी बाहर से आते हैं उनकी मीटिंग होती है। ये वाजपेयी जी के टाइम होता था, मनमोहन सिंह जी के टाइम होता था, ये ट्रेडिशन रहा है। बट आजकल क्या होता है कि जो फॉरेन डिग्नेटरीज आते हैं या जब मैं कहीं बाहर जाता हूँ तो सरकार उनको सजेस्ट करती है कि एलओपी से नहीं मिलना चाहिए। तो ये इनकी पॉलिसी है, ये हर बार करते हैं। जब मैं बाहर जाता हूँ ये करते हैं, जब लोग यहाँ आते हैं मैं करता हूँ। तो हमें मैसेज मिलता है कि हमें बताया गया है कि सरकार हमसे कहती है कि आपसे नहीं मिलना है। थैंक यू।
बड़ा रिलेशन रहा है रशिया के साथ इंडिया का।
रिलेशन देखिए, रिलेशन तो सबके साथ है। जो एलओपी एक दूसरा पर्सपेक्टिव देता है। हिंदुस्तान को हम भी रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, सिर्फ सरकार नहीं रिप्रेजेंट करती है। तो सरकार नहीं चाहती कि ऑपोजिशन के लोग बाहर के लोगों से मिलें। ये ट्रेडिशन है।
सर राष्ट्रपति
एक सेकंड मुझे बोलने दीजिए। ये ट्रेडिशन है, ये नॉर्म है। बट मोदी जी इस नॉर्म को फॉलो नहीं करते हैं। फॉरेन मिनिस्ट्री इस नॉर्म को फॉलो नहीं करती।
क्यों नहीं चाहते सर आप?
इनसिक्योरिटी है।
All right, so
तो इस प्रोटोकॉल का रिवर्सल मतलब इस सरकार की जो जनरल जो जितनी भी नीतियां हैं वो इसी आधार पर है। वो सब खुद घेरना चाहते हैं, कोई और आवाज़ को उठने ही नहीं देना चाहते, किसी और का कुछ पक्ष सुनना ही नहीं चाहते, और जो प्रोटोकॉल्स हैं उनको भी तोड़ रहे हैं। तो एक लोकतंत्र का प्रोटोकॉल होता है, उसको निभाना चाहिए। अब भगवान जाने किस बात का डर। मैं तो ये प्रदूषण पर चर्चा करने में क्या डर है? क्या डर है? कर लीजिए, सुन लीजिए, कुछ तो फिर हल निकलेगा। इसी तरह से तो हल निकलेगा लोकतंत्र में।
all right, and we have Pallavi Ghosh live with us for more on this. Of course, there Rahul Gandhi is saying that the government does not want him to meet Vladimir Putin, and this is usually the norm. However, the foreign ministry does not want to follow it, neither does the government. What do you have to say? What is this really about?
Basically what happens is that whenever a foreign dignitary visits India, there is usually a protocol which is followed, and the protocol is that the LOP is also invited. Now, according to Rahul Gandhi, that is a norm which has now been completely violated, and he's talking about the fact that when he travels abroad and he puts in a request to meet up with the foreign dignitaries there, that is not being followed. And even when they are coming over here, they are also not invited. He's making this huge allegation against the government, that the government is insecure. The government doesn't want the opposition leaders to meet with foreign dignitaries. I am the LOP, and definitely I should get an invite to meet the Vladimir Putin. His allegation, very clear-cut, is that Putin is in here on a short visit, and on both these occasions, no invitation has been given out to Rahul Gandhi to have a one-on-one or a courtesy call on the Russian president. That is a big allegation coming in. We'll have to wait to see what the government's rebuttal to this really is. But there's also a presidential banquet, and in that presidential banquet also, invitations normally go up to the LOP, but we've seen on multiple occasions that Rahul Gandhi has not even turned up at those presidential banquets. But this is a huge charge coming in from the Gandhis, both Rahul as well as Priyanka Gandhi Vadra.
Right, we also have Siddhant with us. Siddhant, we've heard the reactions from both Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi as well. They're saying that this is some sort of insecurity. It's reflective of how insecure the government is, and also saying that it's only through discussions that you can come to a solution. What can you tell us, Siddhant?
Well, that's right. Look, this has been the tradition that the leader of opposition meet the visiting state guest. In fact, in the past, Rahul Gandhi himself met New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon. In fact, he also met former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina when she was on the state visit to India. In fact, Rahul Gandhi also met Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. So to say this, that Modi government is now ending this tradition, Modi government is telling the governments not to engage with the leader of opposition is not correct. Now, as far as this particular visit of President Putin is concerned, perhaps we have already sought a response from the government. What do they have to say on this allegation made by Rahul Gandhi? Whether there is any meeting planned or whether there is a possibility of any meeting taking place during the visit. Also, we are still awaiting response from them. But having said that, this meeting, this visit of President Putin is a very short visit. President Putin will be in India only for 30 hours. So maybe there could be time constraint or logistical issues. Perhaps we really don't know. We are still awaiting response from the government on the allegations made by Rahul Gandhi. But talking about this tradition, then this tradition has not been ended by Modi government. In fact, in the past, Rahul Gandhi, to the best of my memory, he met former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina during her visit, New Zealand's Prime Minister of Malaysia, Anwar Ibrahim. So Modi government has also been encouraging this tradition of engagement with the leader of opposition.
All right, Pallavi, let me come back to you. What Siddhant said, this is a very short visit. Do you think that's going to be cited as one of the reasons for not having this meeting being planned with the leader of the opposition? Of course, we're waiting to hear what the reaction is going to be.
No, Hem, I don't think that is a reason which is going to be accepted by the opposition parties and certainly not by Rahul Gandhi at all. Because, even in that short duration which is there, we have seen multiple occasions where courtesy calls are given and where you have LOPs, Sonia Gandhi actually going across to meet up with the foreign dignitaries. What he's going to say certainly is that even in the Pact schedule, why is it that the LOP has been kept out? We have to wait for a structured response from the MEA to come in. But I would also keep a close eye on the presidential banquet, whether Rahul Gandhi really turns up, because that is where even the LOP and many other dignitaries are invited. But certainly on the day, just hours before Putin's visit is to begin, you have this huge allegation coming in from the Gandhis accusing the central government of witch hunt. But he's not only talking about Putin. He said, even when I travel abroad, I'm not allowed to meet him because there's a diktat which comes in from the central government.
All right, Pallavi, thank you so much for joining us on that. Of course, we're waiting to hear what the government has to say about this and what the Foreign Ministry's response to this is going to be. That being said, we're going to slip into a very short break. Don't go anywhere. News and updates will continue on the other side.